Let the cards run around, mysteries we have found. In the shadows we dance, take a chance, take a chance. Ghostly figures, guiding light, readers and seekers in the night. Hopes and fears written in gold.
Good morning, Maureen. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the My Tarot Morning Reflection, our daily inventory and chance to check in with the universe. So I was looking through at what cards to use this morning, and this used to kind of be my old go-to, which is the Golden Tarot by Cat Black, and it's one of those. I guess, what do you call it when it's like a little montage or a moulage, or where you take pictures and create something new with it. So it's kind of like that. Good morning, Jenny. I was just saying, it's like, so I'm using this morning because it's interesting, because it's, what's it called when you take artwork or you take something like out of magazines and you create a different scenario? It's not a moulage. Something else. Good morning, Angelina. So anyway, this used to kind of be a go-to of mine, and it's like, why did I put it aside? I don't know. But I thought this would be a good one for a Friday. My gosh. Tomorrow is Pagan Pride. Yeah, a collage. There we go. So tomorrow I'm going to be visiting, having fun at Pagan Pride tomorrow. So that's going to be fun. And all the stuff is formalized now for Frederick Cups, the pagan group in Frederick, that I'm going to be doing a series of classes. So that conversation's done, and that's going to happen. So I'll be posting that. So I'm excited. But now, what's that thing where it's like listening to the cards like they're the sounds of the ocean? It takes my ADD and all my, that coffee I have in me. Listening to the cards reminds me, oh yeah, now there's like a whole different plane of existence to go to. So it's taking that breath, and which reminds me to put my feet flat on the floor and have my butt do the kitty dance and check in with the shoulders, see where they are. And then the neck. And then gets me in that mode, gets us in that mode to check in with the universe, see if we have any angers or resentments or anything that might pop up during a meditation. And if we do, hopefully, when we take time for ourselves, if we recognize where we are at this moment in the universe, if anybody does something or we do something that would normally just throw us off the edge, maybe if we've stopped, accepted where we are today, and maybe that stuff won't have to throw us for a loop. Maybe we can just go out and take a breath. Not a collagen, it's a collagen. Collagen, which I guess is in the skin. College is where my daughter is at. Here we go. Okay, so this is where I like to think of where the universe holds up that mirror and asks us, what do we see? And we get to use the tarot as our reflection. So I'm going to make our 3 stacks. 1, 2, 3. Each one's a different, each one's a different thought or idea. Each one's like a different string going out to the universe. And if we believe in a multiverse, it's like each one of these different thought or idea, because this stack will lead down one path. This stack is a totally different path. And this will be a conversation that will take us in a totally different direction. And the question is which string to pull. Autonomic, driving me nuts. What is autonomic? I mean, other than doing things on autopilot. So I'm going to take, since it's Friday and we're going to have a couple days off here, I'm going to take the center stack and see what's right at the heart. So here's our 3-in-1. This is the exciting part, not where I'm talking. Autocorrect. Auto-connect is driving us nuts. Wow, look at how bright that back is. Yeah, this is a good deck. So, flipping each card over one at a time like we are reading the pages of a book. And we have the 5 of Cups. So here we have somebody staring, once again, so intently at the 3 cups that he's lost that we've forgotten about the 2 that we still have. So this is a card about loss and about how we choose. Well, sometimes it's hard to use the word choose to deal with loss because sometimes it just affects us in a particular way. So he's got his back to something, not just the 2 of Cups, but this person has their back to the 3 of Coins. So, we were talking about the 3 of Cups, the 5 of Cups and the 3 of Cups and things like that before. So cups are our spirituality, our emotions and our feelings. And so this is a sense of loss. But what if we can pick those cups up and we make a decision that it's like, okay, we may have lost those, but what can we make from this? What can we do to move forward? We do still have these 2 cups, so what if we make the decision, because here we have coins, and coins are our home, health, finances, and these are the things that keep us grounded. So if this is our feelings, our emotions, those things that we've lost, what if we were to make it grounded and more tangible and say, from that is my inspiration. And I'm going to grow from that. I'm going to plant seeds from that because coins are the element of earth. 1 is when we plant a seed. 2 is when we have a decision. So that seed, when we have a loss, that is a fertile ground to fill it up because a loss means something has gone away. And that space is going to fill up. It's a vacuum. Nature abhors a vacuum. So what are we going to fill that vacuum with? And this is saying, take a look at that feeling we may have. And what can we fill it with? With that 3 of Coins, because 3s are growth. And the 7 of Cups. So 7s are about potential, drive, ambition, wanting to move forward with things. And cups, again, are our spirituality, our emotions, and our feelings. And so this gives us a choice of things. So when we sit back in our meditation, when we are just driving down the road, when we are alone, sometimes those thoughts creep in. What have we lost? Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Where could we be? What is it that we're feeling? And again, these are things that are important to us, but they're feelings. And it's that sense of loss. What can we do to turn that into something solid? Something that says, I'm going to turn this feeling into a fact. I'm going to turn this emotion into a reality. I'm going to, because I feel this, planting a flower and seeing something physical grow gives us a whole different sense. Cleaning our house. and smiling because my tarot room, which if you've seen the that part of it, it's got a, I need to just take the weekend and really clean this place. Now I'm ready for the Seven of Cups. Because instead of just going from the Five of Cups, that sense of loss, imagine this. A Five of Cups and a sense of loss. And then here, where we're like, well, I wish and I wish and I wish I had this. If I had this, I would feel better. If I had that, I would feel better. It's those things that we wish that would make us feel better. Instead, Three of Cups. We take a physical action, and then we can say, you know what? Now I can look at the things that I've wanted to do, or that I've thought about doing. But it really is about turning loss and emotion, an internal emotion, into a physical outward. But let's take a look at the advice card. It's the Ace of Cups. So, I hate to say it, but this really is about turning, lemons into lemonade. This is about taking something that maybe we've thought about for a while, or maybe a feeling that we have that's going on around us in the world, and saying, that's fertile ground. What can I plant that's going to be physical? What can I do to take something that's external, turn it into something physical? Then I can think about a replacement for those. What is it that I would really like what is it that spiritually I can do, or emotionally that would be uplifting? And then replace those cups with something new. Because the Ace of Cups is a seed. So today, contemplate on that feeling of any loss that we might have. Any shoulda, woulda, coulda, I wish. Why didn't I start playing guitar when I was 14 instead of waiting until I'm 50? It's like, that's a conversation that we had. But it's like, you know what? You didn't lose 50 years. You just are now able to afford a guitar. And then it becomes something physical. It's a physical manifestation of those feelings. Playing music, doing art is a physical manifestation of our feelings, right? What is your physical manifestation of a feeling? Then once you get grounded in that, which is your cup, then we can expand on that and fill those cups up again. Yeah. I like that. What is a physical manifestation of those feelings? What is a positive physical manifestation from what we're feeling? What can be a positive manifestation from those things that we're feeling? So with that, my goodness, I hope everybody has that amazing, amazing day and amazing rest of the week. I am going to go have some fun this weekend. I hope you do too. That's going to be my external physical manifestation. So, yes. So take care, everybody. Thank you all so much. I will talk to you on Monday. Bye-bye.
Stars in the sky, cards in my hand, searching for signs, lost in the sand. Whispers of fate, echoes of dreams in the dark slate. Nothing's as it seems. Flip the cards, stars in the sky, the stories we have found in the shadows. Searching for signs, take a chance, take a chance. Whispers of